Hey, my name is Ray and you're watching Ray Books. Today's video is going to be the first installment in a spin-off series that I'm calling Currently Checked Out Babies Edition. So I know not everyone is into baby and kids books, and since having my child I realized that I'm going to be checking out a lot of baby and kids books, and I didn't think that it would be interesting enough to enough people to include in my main currently checked out videos. So I did a poll on Twitter and Instagram asking what people wanted, and the overwhelming majority said to make a spin-off series. So that is what this is. If you've never seen any of my currently checked out videos before, essentially the purpose of this series is to raise awareness about the different types of resources that public libraries provide. I live in San Francisco, so the San Francisco Public Library system is the library that I utilize the most often. However, I also use other libraries throughout the state of California. At the end of each video, I'll be giving you guys a price tally on how much money I saved by utilizing the resources available to me through my local public libraries. Everything in this video was checked out between the dates of April 11th and April 24th. The first book that I have checked out is Earth Mother by Ellen Jackson, with the illustrations by Leo and Diane Dillon. I have been on the hunt for nature books that feature black bodies in nature that are not corny, and it has been a struggle. This is one of the few books that I managed to actually find, and when I saw it in the library catalog, I absolutely had to request it. It is an absolutely beautiful and stunningly illustrated book. It follows this woman named Earth Mother as she goes around the world checking in on her creations and just kind of keeping up the general maintenance of Earth. This is actually a book that I ended up purchasing for my son's book collection, and I ended up purchasing from Amazon, which is not my favorite way to buy books, but sometimes you just gotta dance with the devil a little bit. And yeah, none of the bookstores in my neighborhood or my area had it in stock, or they weren't able to order it, so Amazon had a copy, and it's going to be a used library copy, so I don't feel as bad buying it from Amazon since it's a discarded library book that I'm purchasing. Now, the next 5 books that I've currently checked out are not books that I chose myself or that I requested on my own. They are part of SFPL2Go's Grab and Go collection, and these came from the 0 to 3 grab bag. The first book from the bag is Black on White by Tana Hoban. One of the things that I have learned about babies is that they absolutely love high contrast images. I, for some reason, thought that they would be bored with just like black and white books, but my son is actually really into this one. He loves there's a page and it has like a maple leaf and a butterfly, and that is the page that he will stare at the most intensely. I've seen him stare at something that is not my boob. I do wish that this book was accordion style, so it would be a little bit easier to prop up during tummy time, but I do enjoy reading it or having him look at it as a lap story time book. And it's also a little bit useful for diaper changes when he's just too fussy for me to get him to calm down. I just put the book on his favorite page and he kind of rolls his head over and just looks at it, and it's an easy peasy, a lemon squeezy diaper change situation. The second book that was in the bag is Bow Wow's Colorful Life by Mark Newgarden and Megan Montague Cash. I'm gonna be honest, this one is really weird to me and a little bit disturbing. It follows this dog named Bow Wow as he pulls different colored socks off a person's foot and then licks the foot at the end. I don't know if I don't like it because personally I hate feet, or because I hate the idea of a dog licking my foot, or if because I know that foot has to stink because there are so many socks on it. So this wasn't my favorite book from the bag. Odyssey has actually shown like zero interest in this one at all, so I don't know if he's picking up on my vibe where I'm like, this is really weird, boy, like let's just ignore this, or if he just doesn't like it on his own. The third book that was in the bag is Clap Hands by Helen Oxenbury. Major points for diversity for this one, and for showing that black people and brown people in general don't have the same skin color on the palm of their hands as they do on the back of their hands. I don't know why that seems so hard for so many illustrators to grasp and understand. I actually haven't read this one to Odyssey yet, but I am looking forward to reading it because it is just a really cute rhyme book. It's super short. I think it's like 6 pages, and he's really into rhymes at the moment, so I am looking forward to finally reading it to him. The fourth book that was in the bag is Spot Can Count by Eric Hill, and this is a Lift the Flap counting book. I love, love, love Lift the Flap counting books. And I was so sure that Odyssey was going to get bored with this one, but he actually paid attention to it. It seemed like he was having a good time. We did get lost on the page with the sheep because I missed a sheep. There were 9 sheep on the page, but I only saw 8, and then the 9th was behind the flap, which it messed me up, messed him up, messed us all up. And the last book that was in the bag, and the last book that I currently have checked out, is Welcome Baby by Katz. This one is actually pretty gosh darn cute and wins some points for having a diverse assortment of babies. It doesn't have the most diverse assortment of babies, and it's not exactly clear about this assortment of babies, but it does have like a skin color gradient going on throughout the story. And it does make me oddly emotional because I cannot believe that I have had my son for 2 months now. Like, we brought him home almost 2 months ago, and it's just mind-boggling to me and amazing because I feel like he's only been here for a week, and also that he's like been here forever. So it's a strange assortment of emotions, but the story is really cute. It's a Lift the Flap book, and it just kind of has like different words. Like the first one starts like, when we brought you home, we covered you in the warmest pajamas, and you lift the flap down into baby in pajamas. And it's just really cute. It's super cute. Odyssey seemed to like it. I liked it. We were all happy. And those are all of the kids books that I currently have checked out. I saved a grand total of $48.10 by getting all these books from my local public library. At the end of my currently checked out videos, I usually ask 2 questions, and nothing's going to change with this spin-off series. The first question is always the same question, and it's, what do you currently have checked out from your public library systems? And the second question is a bonus question just in case you don't use public libraries. And in this case, it's going to be, do you ever check out board books from your library systems? Why or why not? Let me know in the comments down below. And that is it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It does help me out in the YouTube algorithm. And if you ever want to see or hear me babble about books ever again, please hit that subscribe button. It really does mean the world to me. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day and reading wonderful books, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!